Hello and welcome to another episode of the Music Rabbit Hole. I'm your humble host and bus driver on today's musical journey. Season 2 has now begun. I am so glad to be back bringing you some new bands and artists on the show. 50 episodes in. This is 51. This is the start of a brand new season. It's been a nice little break. Been thinking up some bands and artists for the new season. Been getting plenty of fan suggestions, and actually we're starting this new season off with a fan suggestion, and we'll see. I'll work in some new things here and there, but I want to keep the show pretty much the same as it's been, because I think it works and I think people enjoy it. But we'll see. I'll try some new stuff here and again, but again, it's all about these artists, it's all about these bands, and finding some brand new music. And if for some reason this is your first time watching this video, if you're a new fan here for season 2, the way the show works is I start with a band or artist that you may or may not be familiar with, but they're usually quote-unquote bigger bands or fan suggestion bands, and then I head down the music rabbit hole utilizing Spotify's Fans Also Like feature and find 9 other somewhat similar bands or artists along the way. I'll put all the songs in a playlist that you can go listen to after the show. The link will be in the description, and the point is just to find some new music. Hopefully I'll find new music, hopefully you'll find new music, and give credit to all these great bands. I'll play about a minute or so of each band, and to give you a little taste, a little teaser, but then I encourage you, if you like what you hear, the little teaser, go explore these bands or artists even more. So, on today's show, we are kicking things off season 2. Like I mentioned, this was suggested by multiple people on the Instagram when I put out the little post about, tell me who you want to hear in season 2. I had multiple people suggest Joywave from Rochester, New York. 1.4 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Albums in 2015 called How Do You Feel Now, 2017 called Content, and 2020 album called Possession. Joywave is the band. We will kick things off with a track off of their latest album. That album's called Possession. This song is called Coming Apart by Joywave. And we're getting into it right off the bat.
It's an age made for disposable love. It'd be easy if it were a joke. I'm afraid that we finally broke it. It's true. Why can't you unwind? I do. You're going to split yourself in two. You look so tired. That's rude. How can you be so sure? It's coming apart.
Coming Apart by Joywave, that dancey electronic punk, not really punk, pop, electronic pop, dancey, that sort of scene. And they've got some really interesting music. I had never really heard Joywave much before. I've been exploring their albums leading up to this episode, and I'm definitely enjoying what I'm hearing. So definitely checking them out a little more. All right, time to head down the rabbit hole. So now we're going to find 9 other somewhat similar bands or artists. I try to keep it relatively recent bands that have put out music recently, but on this episode, it'll be probably within the last 5 or 6 years. The next band from Adelaide, South Australia, Atlas Genius. 789,000 monthly listeners. A 2013 album called When It Was Now. 2015 record called Inanimate Objects. This is off of that 2013 record. You've probably heard this song. It got a ton of radio play back in 2013 and even the years after. 80 million plays. The song is called Trojans. This is one of my favorite songs. I love this one. Again, Atlas Genius.
Take it off, take it in, take off all the thoughts of what we've been. Take a look, hesitate, take a picture you could never recreate. Write a song, make a note for the lump that sits inside your throat. Change the locks, change the scene, change it all, but can't change what we've been.
Love that little guitar. Trojans is the song. Atlas Genius is the band. You know that band. You've heard that song. Now we're going to hopefully get into a mixture of smaller and bigger bands as we continue on. This is a pretty big band, almost 1 million monthly listeners, 882,000 from Orange County, California. Sir Sly. A 2014 record called You Haunt Me, a 2017 record called Don't You Worry Honey. But this is a single that they put out of this year, May 1st, with 1.1 million plays. It's called All Your Love by Sir Sly. I already love the tone of the guitar here.
Good enough, ain't good enough for you and me. I'm feeling stuck, 'cause fucking up my sanity. If hallelujah, feeling empty spaces. Till my knuckles white, show my teeth but never bite, acting like I'm innocent.
Got this cool echoey effect with the vocals, that kind of repetition of that same guitar riff that he's strumming. That's really neat. I like the environment that he puts in that one, or that group puts in that one. So next up, number 4 on the list from Los Angeles, California, 3.1 million monthly listeners, so pretty big group here. Saint Motel, 2012 album called Voyeur, a 2016 record called Saint Motel Vision. This is a single that they put out on July 8th of this year. The song is called Preach. Oh yeah, now we're getting back to the dance songs here. Nothing wrong with some happy dance music. Yeah, a little funk in there too, a little old school feel here. I mean, there's just nothing wrong with a good dance song there. That's Preach by Saint Motel. Number 5 on our list from Brooklyn, New York. This is a solo act. His name is Jean-Philippe Grobler. He goes by the name Saint Lucia. 890,000 monthly listeners to his Spotify, a 2013 record called When the Night, a 2016 record called Matter, and a 2018 record called Hyperion. This is off of the 2016 record. It's got 58 million plays. Jeez, this is called Dancing on Glass by Saint Lucia. I've never been super big into the electronic pop area, but anytime you listen to it, it's just going to make you happy. It's just happy music. We all could use to be a little happy right now with this year. Dancing on Glass by Saint Lucia. This is when I stop halfway through today's show. Remind you, it's been a while, but I'm going to remind you, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're enjoying what you're listening to, hit the thumbs up. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We've gotten the subscribers up even while I was gone. I'm really, really proud of that and really happy and thankful for you guys who have hit that subscribe button. And then also, if there's ever a band or artist that you'd like to hear on the show, feel free to either do this in a couple different ways. You can either DM me on Instagram, _musicrabbithole, or you can email me, themusicrabbithole@gmail.com. Those are the two best ways. Or leave a comment in any of these videos, because it's not like this is a big operation here. I see everything you guys post. There's been some really great comments over the months of doing this show, and I really appreciate that. Everybody's been really nice, really positive. And then there's those weird like porn bots that will leave comments where it's like, go check out this video. And, hey, if that's your thing, go check those out too, I guess. All right. And that's it. So I appreciate the support there. Second half of the show, moving on, number 6, also from Australia. We got a lot of Australian groups here today. Strange Talk. This is a duo. Gerard Sidhu and Stephen Docker, 84,000 monthly listeners. So we're getting a little, quote unquote, smaller. I mean, 84,000 is a lot of people, but it's not the, 2 million that some of these other groups today. So I always love when we bring in some of these little smaller groups, maybe a little more independent groups. Strange Talk, a 2014 album called Castaway. So they haven't put out music for a while, but this song is off of that record and it's called Young Hearts, and it's got 4.3 million plays. So Strange Talk. Young Hearts, Strange Talk. I like that one a lot too. You kind of have this. Sometimes it's hard to describe, but sometimes when you hear that type of music where it's like very happy and very kind of uplifting, you get the little goosebumps. You get when you listen to it, especially when you turn it up real loud and you feel that mood that they're trying to get you in. So that was Strange Talk. We got 4 more. 1 more to hit up on this Monday episode, Labor Day. A lot of you guys are probably sleeping in. Hopefully you get the day off from work. If not, I'm sorry, but maybe the show will be there for you. Number 7 on the list from New York City, Penguin Prison. This is another kind of solo act that goes by the name Penguin Prison. His name is Chris Glover. 199,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. 2011 album called Penguin Prison. 2015 album called Lost in New York. And a 2018 EP called Turn It Up. This is off that 2018 EP. This song's called Do Me Like That. And it's got 4.6 million plays. Penguin Prison. A lot of New York, a lot of Australia, a lot of Brooklyn on today's show. Got that little organ in the back. Nothing wrong with a good scream. You can put in a nice, like, just wild scream. Not the scream like Screamo type scream, but you throw in one of those just wow. Like, I love it. I love it. All right, 3 more to go. Next up, French Horn Rebellion from Brooklyn. This is a duo made up of brothers Robert Perlich Molinari and David Perlich Molinari. 78,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Albums from 2011 up through 2019. Their latest record is called Graduation Compilation. This is off of that record with 1.5 million plays. It's called Magic. Looks like this song has a couple other people on here. It looks like That's Nice is also on this. And Patterns is also on this. Another dancey type song here.
Young and innocent, we were on our own. We had so much confidence, we found the one. What you say?
A lot of these songs I put in this category, I describe them as full car songs. If you got a car full of people, you're driving somewhere, you throw on a song like that and some of the others we played today, and even if nobody's heard that song before, they may not know the group or whatever, you throw those songs in, there's no way somebody can listen to that and not move a little bit, not tap their feet a little bit, move their hands a little bit, dance a little bit. Those are full car songs. They're just friendly, big group music. And that's really what's cool about this genre bass, this electronic pop type bass is you're not going to know everybody in the scene. Some of the songs are going to sound familiar here and there, but you can put on some of this music and people are going to vibe with it. And it's going to be very kind of crowd friendly and that sort of thing. And that's why this music is so successful, I feel like. All right, enough of that life rant or whatever. All right, number 9 on the list from Brooklyn, New York. Holy Ghost, 237,000 monthly listeners. This is another duo, Nick Milheiser and Alex Frankel. 2011 record called Holy Ghost, 2013 a record called Dynamics, and a 2019 record called Work. This is off of that Work album. 2.4 million plays. The song is called Anxious by Holy Ghost. Here's another one. Because it's got this kind of old school vibe to it, 70s, 80s type vibe. Something you can dance to. They got the little synth music going.
Search engine froze. Take it off, take it out, take it in. Hey, what is up? Making out, staying in. The system was broke. I kill in the wild. I run the miracle mile. You get anxious when you feel it. I get anxious when I feel it.
Anxious by Holy Ghost. 9 up, 9 down. One more to go on this season 2 episode here. Kicking things off. It's episode 51, which is crazy. That's so many episodes. I'm going to try to work with the YouTube page and organize things a little bit better, so maybe by genre or things like that, so you can kind of poke around. Because now we got so many videos on there that I don't want you to get lost. I want you to be able to find some of this music. So, but anyways, 9 up, 9 down. We started things off with Joywave, Hit Up, Atlas, Genius, Sir Sly, Saint Motel, Saint Lucia, Strange Talk, Penguin Prison, French Horn, Rebellion, and then Holy Ghost. We'll be finishing things off with another Australia group here, Cut Copy. 934,000 monthly listeners. Albums from 2004 all the way up through 2020. This is off the 2020 record. That record is called Freeze Melt. The song with 378,000 monthly 378,000 plays is called Like Breaking Glass by Cut Copy. Oh, that's not it. This is it. This will be the one to take us out on this Monday. Be sure to come back Wednesday and Friday. We'll have episodes. I believe Young Lean coming up on Wednesday, and I forget who's coming up Friday. But you can find it all on our Instagram. _music rabbit hole is the place to check it out. One more time. This is Like Breaking Glass by Cut Copy. We'll see you next time on The Music Rabbit Hole.